Is your mutual fund returns negative and negative for a very long time, or in the last few months it would have become positive being in the single digit, but your mutual fund distributor or advisor would have told that it's going to become positive in the next 3 to 4 years timeline while you are investing? Welcome to mutual fund world, and this series is all about, is your mutual funds negative, what you should do right now. Hi, hello, this is Ganesan, your millionaire coach and author of the book Money Leaks. And in this series, in this next few videos, I'm just going to share about why is your mutual funds returns negative and what you can do right now and in the coming days to going ahead, in the coming days, months, and years to go. Right. So how it all started. So what you're talking now is all about this simple topic. Why is your mutual fund returns negative right now? And for that, first you need to know how this mutual fund works, right? How this mutual fund works. It's very simple. People, either let's take an example of HDFC or SBI, the biggest known companies, and the top five distributors, top five AMCs, the mutual fund companies. And what they do is they get money from people like you and me, and they just put in the money in one of the funds. They have X number of funds, and they will put in one either any of the funds, and it can invest in stock market, it can invest in debt market. There are two broad categories: equity and debt. Equity invest fully in stocks, and debt invest fully in non-stock market things. And there is a hybrid called, which invests a mix of both equity and debt, mix of both. So there are three broad categories: equity, debt, and hybrid, mix of both. If that is the case, where did you invest? It starts with that. Do you want higher returns? Do you want that thing? If you want higher returns, you would have gone for equity. And any distributor, and even if you go to a bank where there is a relationship manager, he will say that please invest in equity mutual funds because that will give you returns in next 4 to 5 years timeline. If that is the timeline, sorry for that, he would have said that go and invest in equity mutual funds, and you would have invested that because you want returns, right? I want return, you want return, everybody are here to get returns. If we invest 100 rupees, we will expect at least 10% out of it, right? It's a normal thing to do. And but the one thing what these guys, the distributors or mutual fund advisors or financial advisors, some of the financial advisors and the relationship managers and some of the banks, what they do, what they never tell is that how long you should invest and when are you investing and how this MF works, because it's a bit complex, and once they say it, you may not invest. Maybe because of that, they're not telling you how to do that, why how this MF is working, right? But the broad thing is, in stock market there are so many stuff, in debt market there are so many stuff, and once people tell that this is how they are investing, this is how they are doing, and you may never invest. And just think about, you are investing in an insurance policy, it can be LIC or anything, and you are investing in fixed deposits. They never tell where they are putting their money, and we never ask. You never asked, I never asked, but later I realized where these monies are going. But the point is, if they tell you this is how they are going to utilize, we never will give our money. Okay, so the point is, let it be started like equity or debt or whatever, but you should understand that in every mutual fund will have its ups and downs. Every mutual fund, in the sense, every stocks, if you look at stock market itself, let's take equity mutual fund for example. Any asset class, let's talk from the biggest goal or biggest level. So asset class is the biggest level. So in asset class, what we'll have: real estate, gold, equity, debts, real everything, right? So all these are broad level asset classes. So if you look at that level, this is the most important question we can answer. Let's start from here. Let's look at gold as a biggest asset class, real estate as a biggest asset class. All these things will have ups and downs. If you look at gold from 2012 till 18, it didn't have any movement. It was always staying low. It was staying low. And people who had invested in 2011-12 thinking that it's going up and up, I should invest at this point, they would have been like worrying, being depressed, because they put all their money in that gold asset class, and it was lying low, right? And in 1920, what happened? In just 1 year's timeline, the gold has given more than 50% profit. If you had invested in the last 1 year, you would have easily made 50% profit. Just think of just 1 year. But if you look at last 7 years returns, your average returns would have come down to single digit, maybe 7 to 8%. This is how the gold will work. And will it apply on MF? Will it apply MF? Yes, because we considered equity mutual fund. And inside the stock market, we know that all the stocks will have ups and downs. Just let's take the example of from January 2022, current November 2020. In January, it was reaching its peak 42,000, 43,000. It was going slowly inching higher and higher, though we had structural problems in India. And just that COVID happened from March 23rd till March 30, it was like a huge fall. From 42,000 points, it touched 25,000 points. Just look at the downfall from 42 to 25,000 points. If that is the case, that is a huge downfall, right? But what happened in the next 7 8 months from March 30 till November? Just think of, it's almost like close to 8 months. In this 8 months, again it reached even better than that 43,000. That's how the, since I'm talking about Sensex ranges. So what will happen to this mutual fund? It will also have its ups and downs. But again, there is a deeper classification going into it. All these are assumptions thinking about you wouldn't have invested mostly in debt mutual fund. I'm talking example of equity mutual fund because this is where most of your money would have been gone. And let's discuss more about that in the next video. Stay tuned because you are invested in large cap, focused equity, mid cap, and a balanced fund and aggressive hybrid fund. These are the categories are hot sold, sold like anything. If you are invested in all these categories, please wait till tomorrow's because I'll be telling going deep inside that because I don't want to show everything inside the same video so that you are missing everything. So till now, what we had seen, let me sum it up. So we started with why is your mutual fund returns negative and how this mutual fund works, the three broad categories, equity, debt, and hybrid. And stock market, every asset class has ups and downs, and stock market too has ups and downs. We had seen the best example during this last 8 months. And right now, is your mutual fund returns negative because it is also going through a downfall, and how long it will go? Let me tell you, reveal you a lot of details tomorrow in a detailed video about what are the types of mutual funds available inside the equity. I mean, not the type of schemes because that differentiates the returns. It's not the type of funds. uh, I'll say about the types, funds, and schemes and how this returns varies in the next video tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends and please subscribe to my channel so that I can keep posting so many videos. And for that, please share it with your friend if you had really liked it. And please comment in the chat box if you want to know some information, valuable information about your fund and how it is performing. Thank you so much for watching.